Because like I've seen it like throughout Hispanic culture so many times where a man will be like,
I apologize not to cut you off. This thoughts of her, I did not force this. Before y'all try to eat both of us the fuck up. All right, so yeah,
like I have a
y'all
pressure
give it
from like society. Like I think,
right.
and I know I'm gonna get eaten up for saying this, but I think men have it worse at some points because
In certain aspects, I
in
can agree
certain
with you.
aspects,
Yeah. Because likewise for women, in
like
certain aspects, it's way worse for y'all.
yeah,
Like when it comes to motherhood, when it comes to taking care of the house, like
yeah,
it's not completely your responsibility. It's both of our households.
yeah.
And all right, if you want to move a little bit closer.
Scooch, scooch.
Yep. Welcome back to reality, y'all. To be honest with you, it's been a minute. I'm not gonna lie to you. At the end of this, I wanted to at least give people insight as to what it is to go through mental health and the ins and outs of men's mental health versus women's mental health. And not like versus, but
Like
in a
comparison.
Yeah. I have the lovely Miss Maria with me.
Hello.
Luminary Bliss Photography. If you want to give a insight to my channel and people that may not know you, give yourself.
So as you said, my name's Maria. I own Luminary Bliss Photography. I started it around when I was 18. I tossed it out into the world when I was 21. I've been doing photography since junior year of high school. Started with film, self-taught myself digital, and it's progress. Yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah.
So that's what, going on plus, I want to say 6 years?
Oof. Almost 7 years, yeah.
Hey.
Going on strong.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's actually a great journey. A lot of people would have gave up a little sooner. I started just a little while back. I want to say 2020 for me. So she really helped me a lot. Like she gave me a lot of insight into how to do this thing and things like that. How to do photography, how to upload things, how to take. Because I just recently got a film camera as well. I may throw some photos up there right now. But she helped me with that. And
it's been a fun journey.
Exactly.
Yeah.
My first question to you is, how is mental health in the Hispanic community? Like, is it ever talked about in your household?
In my household, it is, especially since it's something that not only I, but my sister and my father have gone through. It's like something that we've talked about. It's common now. But in a lot of other Hispanic households, it's like, are you sure? Or are you just like going through something?
That I can say it's similar for the African household. It's more so, it's not talked about. If you're going through something, it's like, hey, you'll just get over it. Go take a nap.
Yeah.
You'll get over it.
Fine.
Exactly. Go find some work. You're just bored. You have nothing to do with yourself.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Like suck it up.
Exactly.
It's life. What are you gonna do?
Exactly.
But fortunately, my family's very understanding.
Hey.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. They've left the, I want to see the machismo era behind, which is the like, you have to be strong. It's whatever, deal with your own crap on your own kind of era. It's like,
so kind of like Macho Man.
Yeah.
Like English.
Yeah.
Terms?
Like what is that? Like, are you sure?
Right, like it's a foreign object, like Narnia or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's not get started on therapy. You go to a therapist, you're automatically crazy, and you have to go to an asylum and stuff like that.
For real?
Usually, yeah. Like you can't seek a therapist to talk over your problems like most people do.
It's more so like kind of like witchcraft back in the day.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Hey, that's, I want to say it's a little similar, in with my household at least, but for men at least, I understand it's. I want to say it's America, but don't quote me. There's a lot of men I met recently that are trying to pursue mental health because it'll get them out of situations that they're in, because not necessarily on a responsibility take, more so on they're being held accountable for something that they could not control, and their mental health is deteriorating, and to help them cope with their mental health deteriorating, it's drugs, other things that they're using to escape that reality. Alcohol, substance abuse.
I don't think it's necessarily like America. I think it's just society in general. Because men have this pressure that it comes from like eons of generations. like literally where men can't cry, men have to be responsible of the household, men this, men this, you know. And I think with women's equality it's changed a little, but it's still like in our communities at least, like Hispanic households are always like the man is the head of the house. Like if the man's not working, if the man's not doing this, if the man doesn't know how to fix a house, if the man doesn't know how to fix a car, like you're not a man. So I think it's not necessarily men on their own. I think it's society always being like, you either have to be strong or you're not valuable at all. And in comparison to women, we've always been pressured that we have to be the perfect housewife, we have to be the perfect mom, you know. Right. Like we each all have like have a pressure from like society. Like I think, right. And I know I'm gonna get eaten up for saying this, but I think men have it worse at some points. Because
in certain aspects, I can agree with you. Yeah. Because likewise for women, in like, certain aspects, it's way worse for y'all.
Yeah.
Like when it comes to motherhood, when it comes to taking care of the house, like it's not completely your responsibility. It's both of our households.
Yeah.
And like in my opinion, that's how I look at it, at least.
Like now,
it's a dual responsibility when it comes to family. It's not just one person. It's an entire collective. It becomes one. You're becoming one, basically.
Yeah, but like what I mean with that is like when it comes to vulnerability, women have like more of a door to walk through when you like want to cry, you want to scream, you want to like, even though they call us crazy sometimes when we do it, at least we have the opportunity to do it. But like you see a man upset or something, like they're automatically like, what's wrong with you? Like you're crying over some, like say stress. Women cry over stress all the time. Like I do it all the time. But if you see a man stressing and like they lose a little tear, they're like, oh, come on, suck it up. Like you can do it, like whatever. But with a woman, they're like, oh, it's gonna be okay.
It's okay.
Like you're gonna be fine. Yeah, exactly. And like I feel like in those circumstances, men are like constantly pressured, constantly attacked, and I honestly feel bad for you guys. Because like I've seen it like throughout Hispanic culture so many times where a man will be like,
I apologize not to cut you off. This thoughts of her, I did not force this. Before y'all try to eat both of us the fuck up. All right, so yeah.
Like I said, I'm gonna have people coming at me for this, but like honestly, sometimes as a woman, you have to open your mind up to the perspective of like what a male's going through.
Okay.
Like I know men such as yourself also like open your minds up to like what women go through, what we like, you know.
Boy.
So like we think about these things, and I personally, I mean, I have a brother, so I like kind of keep my eye out because he takes care of me and he knows when I'm like upset, he knows when I'm worried or like when things are coming at me and I don't know how to handle them, so he takes care of me. And I've told him many times, like, don't think that because society makes you feel like you have to be strong all the time that you have to be strong. Like you're allowed to be upset about something, you're allowed to cry if you have to cry. Like you want to be pissed off and scream your guts off, go ahead. Like don't let society pressure you into being what they want you to be what you have to be in order to feel good about yourself. Because honestly, as someone with depression and anxiety and panic attacks, I literally told my mom, I'm like, I don't wish this on anybody, like not even my worst enemy. It's like the worst thing to go through, and to be able to understand it, you have to go through it. Like without
100%.
Like without having those mental illnesses or conditions, or however anyone wants to address it, you won't understand. Like you'll just be like, oh, it's a crybaby. Like, what are they stressing about? But like even the smallest things can set crying.
I understand it completely. For me to give my insight, because first of all, that's deep as fuck. Completely, I completely agree with what you say, Miss Maria.